Okay, we've recently added labels to our surface, and as you can see, I've completed mine here. I've labeled the contours, I've labeled some slopes, and I've labeled some spot elevations. Now, what I just simply would like to do right now is let's add some text to our drawing to indicate the street names. This is pretty simple. To do this, I'm going to create a text style right now. So I'm going to type the command style, S-T-Y-L-E. I select that. I should get this dialog box here. Now, because I'm creating a new style, I'm going to select this new button here. And now I have to give it a name. I'm just going to call it Street Names. And I'll say OK there. Now I have to choose a font, and the one I've always liked for something like a street name is, it's got a funny name. It's Swiss 721 BLKBT. And if I select it, I can see what it looks like here. Now, if I want, I can add an obliquing angle, which just slants the letters. So if I wanted to give it a 20-degree obliquing angle, you can see that that'll slant the letters. I'm just going to keep it at 0, though. So I'll set this back to 0. So I've chosen the font. Now I need to designate the height, and this is kind of based on, you know, what the scale of the drawing will eventually be, but I'm just going to choose 8 feet because these are going to be fairly large letters. I want people to see what the street names are quite easily, so I'm going to say apply and then set current. That makes it the current text style, and then close to this box here. So now I've got a style defined. Now what I want to do is, let's say, make a new layer. And I'm just going to go to my layer properties dialog box here. And it looks like I already did this. I created a layer called street names. I just made it white. I'm going to double tap on that layer name. You see the green check indicates that that will be my current layer. So I'll close this box now. So now I'm ready to go. I've got street names as my current layer, and my current text style is the one we just made called street names. So let's just go ahead and label these streets. Up here, this is West McKinley Avenue. So the command for single line text, which is what we're going to use here, is DT. The letters DT for single line text. Choose that. And I want to define the angle at which this text will be placed. So I'm sort of eyeballing this, trying to place it correctly in the street. So I'm going to guess right there. I might end up moving it in a minute, but I'm going to say West McKinley Avenue here. And that looks pretty good the way it is right now. If I wanted to move it, I could just say move and grab it and put it where I want it to be. Over here, this street is West Juneau Avenue. So again, DT for single line text. Identify where you want it, how you want it oriented, and then sorry, I usually use all caps. This, of course, is North 6th Street. So DT again. Specify where you want it, how you want it to be displayed, and this is north. Let's see, over here, this is West Winnebago Street. So one more, I think, DT for single line text. And I'm just going to move it so it doesn't, it's not right where the curb is. So there we go. We've got a few labels in there to add street names. And then we'll pick up from there.